Yeah, well, we're not quite at kickoff yet. I would say that was
We're
more just
about a
like
month
a
out.
blip in the road. We are like a month out. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because my game that I'm going to is in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's soon actually. Now that you put it that way.
Yeah, the
That's pretty
preseason's
soon.
3 weeks, so and then the season's right after that.
Let's go, bro. Let's make some bread.
The Bucks are going to be seeing, the Bucks owners, the Glazers, are going to see
Mhm.
a lot of profit coming in for me because not only am I going to be a Bucks fan now, they also own my favorite soccer team, which
Mm.
is United. And I'm flying to London to watch them, or to Manchester to watch them.
That's big for them. So if they're watching this, maybe they'll send you there for
Yeah,
free.
like the Glazers, they are hated so hard. They're not going to send me anything now, but they're hated so hard by people in Manchester because they're American,
Mhm.
and they're going to be taking my money all season.
How many Bucks games do you foresee yourself going to?
I think I'm gonna hit a target
I
of
could
at
see you at
least
one
two.
regular season game. Oh,
Yeah, I see
two.
one regular, one preseason, and then who knows if I'm feeling like feisty, if I'm really get into it by the end, maybe we'll even head up on the playoff game.
There's only like 8 regular season home games, so you don't have many
I know
options.
there's not really that
There's really
much.
not many. Yeah,
No,
there's really not many.
it's a short season
It's a very
every
short
year.
season.
Yeah. So
Always
this
so.
actually brings me into a great point.
Tell me.
I had this thought yesterday. What's your favorite off-season sport to watch as an NFL fan?
What do you consider the off-season sports?
Like when it's any sports that's not any season, any sport that is playing as soon as the NFL season ends. Because in my mind, I'm like, the Super Bowl is in what, February? You still got the NHL, you got the MLB, you got the NBA,
Yeah.
you got every league.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
The NFL is so short, and I was like, what do you watch? Like, what's the most entertaining sport?
I think non-football times for sports watching is first round of NHL and
I
NBA
agree.
playoffs.
I
I think
couldn't
that's
agree with you
peak.
more.
I think
I
that's
couldn't
peak.
agree
The
with you.
sun is kind of coming out a little
Yeah,
bit, poking
yeah,
out.
yeah.
The days are starting to get a little bit nicer, and like in
And
first
baseball
round,
started too.
baseball started too, but like first round, like there's so many games on. And like on like a weekend day, for example, you could wake up and like have like a good basketball game on. Then maybe there's like
Yeah.
something interesting in hockey. First round, I think is peak
First
sports
round is
watching. Yeah,
100%. I couldn't
yeah.
agree with you more.
And I think actually like it tapers off, and then it goes up like a little bit for the finals, but not even close to as
Not
good
even
as the
close to
first
the
round is.
first. I agree.
Not
I
even
agree.
close. It's like 20% of it, maybe
Mind
30% of
you,
it.
I mean, mind you, neither of our favorite teams in any of those sports have gone far enough for us to see the
Yeah,
finals.
yeah, 100%.
So we
I'm sure
might
that
have a
changes
bias.
things.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure
sure if
that
you're like a
changes things.
Florida Panthers fan, you
You
might have a
prefer the
different opinion.
yeah,
Or like
100%. But
if you're a Celtics fan, like you're gonna have a different opinion on that. But
yeah,
as
100%. Well,
a
they didn't go very
prime,
far this year, but yes.
well, yeah, they won last year though.
Yes, they did win last year though.
And like you look at the Knicks, what was that? They went crazy after the second round, right?
Knicks had a pretty fun run for their
Yeah.
fans.
So like I'm sure they're not thinking too much about the first round when they had that like
No,
parade in the second round.
I agree. But I think first round, as just like a fan of the sport as a whole, so
Yeah.
peak. So peak.
I agree.
And there's always games on. There's always like something
Is it
going
better
on.
than Super Bowl season?
Better than the NFL playoffs?
Well,
I think I'm
like I
more.
want to say the last like 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl because they have like that media week and then they do the Super Bowl, so it's like a bit of
Yeah, I
hype.
think so. I don't think the Super Bowl is that hype. I think that like it's the same in the NFL, but I think it's less so. I think that the NHL and NBA first round is so much better than the rest of it. I think for NFL, like the first couple 3 rounds are all exciting because I feel like the way football works is like if there's one game on, that's the game you're watching. Versus like NBA and NHL, there could be maybe a couple games on and you wouldn't mind like flipping between them. But in football, it's like one game's on and you're watching it. So there doesn't need to be like a ton of games on, you know?
No, but that's why I think like like for example in the NHL and NBA, the first round's the most hype because everyone's in and there's so many games.
Mhm.
In the NFL, I feel like the Super Bowl would be the most hype just because it's like a winner take all game. Like there's no like 7 game series.
Yeah.
There's just so much like hype
Yeah.
leading up to it. I feel like that would be the pinnacle of like the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally would disagree. I personally would say I don't think Super Bowl is the
Yeah.
biggest game, nor even potentially the best game. Like a lot of the times, like it doesn't end up being a great game. Maybe the week before that's still nice too, because it's like 4 teams. Usually all of them are really good. Like any of them could win the Super Bowl realistically. And like when there's an extra game, you're more likely to have one of them end up being a good game. But like Super Bowl this year kind of sucked. Like it was,
Yeah, it was a
a
blowout.
blowout. It was a
Yeah.
blowout. And like yeah, if that happens, tough for me to say the Super Bowl was better than like wild card round or divisional or anything
No,
before
like
it.
I remember when you were here, because you were here. We watched the Eagles game together at the bar, and that was really intense, right?
Yeah, that was fun, right?
That was probably more. That was a better game to watch and more intense than the Super Bowl itself. Game wise,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
but hype wise, the Super Bowl just brings so much like between the commercials, the halftime show, and the actual game itself. It just brings so much hype.
Hype, I 100% agree. Like, I think that a fan of just like sports ain't messaging you like, yo, you want to go to like a conference championship watch party.
Yeah,
But they're
yeah.
messaging you saying you want to go to the Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl. Yeah, people have Super Bowl parties, right? Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
like
have like
the
first
super
round parties.
casual fan is doing something for it, 100%,
Yeah,
and watching it.
100%.
And
Yeah.
even like my mom might even toss it on. My mom ain't watching the other round. I hate to say it, but she's
No,
not
no.
watching the other rounds.
She's not tuning in for the first
She's
round.
not tuning in. No, she doesn't know the players. She doesn't know the team. She ain't doing it.
I'm
She ain't
sure
locking
not.
in. She doesn't
No,
even
she's
watch my
not watching,
videos,
like-
bro. She doesn't even watch my videos.
Oh my goodness, Mama Swift got to get on. I mean, to be honest, a lot of us don't watch your videos.
I know,
Well,
obviously, people
we
don't
support
watch.
from
My
the- No,